We have had an interesting few days of FC24, that is safe to say. We've got broken gameplay, EA non-tent, and crazy promo teams. That's kind of what we've been seeing over the last couple days. We gotta talk about a couple things though. First, Icon pack is leaked. We need to go and look at the market and look at some of these player prices for these Trailblazers players because, dear God, I don't know what the hell's going on right now. We need to talk about it. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Julian Alvarez came out today. This card looks good. Honestly, it really does. 5'7", high, 4-star, 4-star. It's, pretty much all the stats you want. I mean, the pace is a little low, but it's not too low. And it all around is a fantastic card. His playstyle plus is relentless, which I talked about this on stream earlier today, but, isn't this kind of interesting? Read the blurb here. With relentless plus, you also get this extra sentence down here. Greatly increases duration of teammate contain and partial team press. I mean, does anybody really need extra team press? Like, with the press that's on in this game right now, like fucking hell. So that, I guess, I wonder what that does. Honestly, I do wonder like how much that actually, increases certain things, but Alvarez has that as his playstyle plus. We also got the team of the week player pick, which you can't see because my face cam's in the way, but it was 283 rated squads. It was untradeable, fairly cheap to do. It was about 18 to 20,000 coins, and you get a 1 of 3 team of the week player pick, basically. Not a bad SPC. Gotta admit, I opened that on stream earlier. If you want to go watch that, you can. But what I will have for this video is an 85 times 2, I believe. That's from level 39. Now, one way to open it till the end, I'll just actually open it right now for you guys. So, without further ado, let's see if we can get Poland goalkeeper. I was really hoping that was Lewandowski. It's Chesney, which is, I believe, an 86. Yep. It's a dual walkout, though. Eder Militao. Okay, well, that does not fit my team in any sort of way, but I'm going to change my team around Eder Militao because this card is nuts. He's 130k, and that we will take. Pack luck's actually been pretty good recently, honestly. Besides the 80 plus upgrades, which are just dog shit as is, my pack luck's been a lot better, so that's awesome. Today was the first day, by the way. We got 300k packs, so we got a bunch of supply coming today. We kind of expected this, though. 50k packs still here. 45ks, 25ks are permanently in the store now, by the way. We have not had 25ks and 45ks be out of the store in, like, what, weeks now? So they're just permanent mainstays, I guess, now, which is kind of interesting. And we actually did get a pretty cool objective from EA today, giving us a bunch of XP. So, by the way, to remind you guys, don't feel like you absolutely have to do every XP objective that you possibly see if there's some other, like, crazy annoying to do, because odds are at the end of the season, they almost always give out some XP that's much easier to complete. Like, this is about 2,500 XP, I believe, for playing 15 games. Super easy. And then in the live section here, this Palacios 2,000 XP for assisting 3 goals. Yeah, don't feel like you need to absolutely complete every XP objective you see, like, for the first couple weeks, because odds are you're gonna get a time like this when it's like, okay, I wasted so much time going into friendlies playing like 6 games of fucking some random cup to get 500 XP, when at the end of the season I just can assist 3 goals to get 2,000. Like, don't feel like you have to complete everything right away. If it's too ridiculous, don't give yourself the FOMO, okay? We have got our first icon player pack leaked. We saw the max 86 base hero player, which we're kind of all like, what is that doing here? Because we already got a max 87. What could the max 86 possibly be used for? Now it's completely overwritten, so it's not even going to be a thing anymore, and the max 87 base icon player came in to replace that. So now we have our first icon pack of the year, which will probably come on Sunday or Monday. The hero pack came on Sunday, so my guess would be Sunday. So, well, the question is, who can you get in this? Let's go look. So here they all are sorted by price. Right now, we basically have the most expensive one being Fernando Torres, which obviously seems a little underwhelming, but Torres is actually pretty expensive this year. 800,000 coins, basically. There is a lot of decent options here, a lot of cards that are better this year, like Frank Rijkaard. He's 472,000 coins, right? John Barnes, 400,000 coins. Vidic, 329. A lot of these cards this year, because of the icon chemistry, are much better than they were last year, so it's not like the, the worst pack ever, in my opinion. But seeing the prices of these cards, there is quite a few still that are pretty bad. I mean, you got this whole list down here that are under 130k. This whole list here is under 200k. But the nice thing is, honestly, all of them you could use. I mean, maybe not Gattuso. Gattuso, you probably could use, though. I mean, honestly, every single one here you probably could use. Trezeguet is probably the worst one, maybe with 82 pace. But, yeah, it does seem like with, the links this year and the stats all being decent, they all have, a certain playstyle plus, it's not a bad pack, in my opinion. Question is, how expensive is it going to be? We'll talk about that next once we finish our news and leaks segment here. What an image to flip to there. So yes, if you guys did not see, they did remove the Trickster Plus playstyle from Ultimate Team because of the glitch going on today. They finally figured out a way to take away the playstyle. It says, once this issue has been addressed in a future title little update. So there you go. That's how long it's going to take. We'll be looking to add Trickster Plus back to applicable player items. But the issue is a lot of people played Weekend League already and lost a couple games, possibly more than the couple because of the glitch. If we go to FUT Sheriff's Twitter here, yeah, I don't exactly know how Sheriff has this info, but he's got it. And obviously he's very reputable, so we have to kind of go off of it. Exclusive, EA will release a hotfix for the Trickster Plus glitch today. They did. And I've heard they will be banning several people who abused it. Enjoy your ban, rats. So the question is, how are they going to tell who did it exactly? If you guys saw my video earlier today, I don't have it up anymore, but I talked about Twitch streamers that are using it, like right when the Weekend League opened last night, there was like 10 Twitch streamers all doing the glitch. I don't know if that's who they will be banning and kind of like making an example out of them and nobody else, because I don't know how a random Joe, they're going to be able to tell that they did this glitch. I have no idea how they'll be able to tell that. That's the update we got, and we'll just see what happens next. So right now, no Trickster Plus, but you feel free to play FUT Champs if you want to. Javi Simon still have not seen yet. We got to remember he is on the way as well. Don't forget him, because the card's going to look something like this and be quite good. We do also have Christian McCaffrey, Trailblazer, SBC leaked as well. He'll get the playstyle plus of Egg Ball, so we can look forward to that as well. Okay, so the question is, how expensive is that Icon SBC going to be, right? That's really what everyone's kind of wondering right now. Obviously, the options there, you saw nobody over 800,000 coins. To me, I think we're going to see an 85 rated squad, probably. Maybe 285 rated, maybe an 85 and an 84 rated. It's going to be pretty cheap. If I had to guess, it will probably be cheaper than you'd expect, to be honest. For me, I would be interested in buying anything between 84s to 87s. 87s are up a little bit because of this leak right now, about 1,000 coins. You still can buy them though, to me. 86s are also up about, you know, maybe less than 1,000. I think you can club stock 84s to 87s. 84s, I don't know when they're going to go up. They still haven't yet. Maybe they never will. But to me, something eventually is going to come out to make them rise up at least a little bit. The profit margin probably won't be very high, but they will rise up a little bit to me, because this gap is still pretty big. You know, 5.4K, 5.5K to 1.2K is a pretty decent sized gap there. It could be less. So I think you can club stock these guys if you want to try and prepare for it. But let's have ourselves a look at the market. The very first thing, Julian Alvarez is 380,000 coins. I mean, if you complete that card, he might actually be somewhat worth it, to be honest. But just, you know, putting that many coins into an SBC at this time of the year is just difficult for me to want to say you should do. It's honestly difficult. But the fakest price in this game right now is this damn card right here. How on earth Cristiano Ronaldo is 1.72 million for this card is mind-boggling. And he also has Trivela Plus, which is debatably worse than the Power Shot Plus. But if you somehow have this card, say he's in your team or you manage to pack him or something like that, this card, there is no chance to me that this card stays this price for very long. I just can't see how it happens. I'm gonna be honest. But the interesting thing is actually all of these cards are pretty expensive. More expensive really than I was thinking. Like this layout, I did not expect him to be this expensive. Now Finesse Plus really, you know, helps with that, right? Finesse Plus is one of the best traits in the game this year. It's one of the reasons he's so expensive. And then we also have Youngman Son, who does not have Finesse Plus, who also is like 1.3, 1.4 million coins, which I was pretty surprised by at this price, honestly. Informed Son's 598. He also has Finesse Shot, right? I thought this one would probably be more like 800,000, 900,000 coins because he does not have Finesse anymore. But no, he's 1.4. So maybe I'm just, you know, predicting these prices wrong, but these prices seem so high to me that I'm pretty shocked by this, honestly. But maybe what it tells us is that people have coins, right? People have coins. They're getting more and more coins as the year goes on. What tends to happen is right around this time of the year, we expect that to start, and we start to see gold cards start to fall because people start to move on past them. You have to be packed a ton. The supply's there. Demand starts to, you know, wane a little bit. You start to see gold cards start falling, and you start to see promo cards and heroes and icons start to go up because people are moving on to that tier of card. So just be aware of that, because now transitioning into the short-term and long-term outlooks for the market. Short-term, I think the market is pretty dang high right now. I am okay with getting out as soon as you're done with Weekend League. I said that, you know, yesterday, basically. I said, right when you're done with Weekend League, I'd try and sell. There is a chance that this market does happen to stay up, you know, fairly high for this next week coming up. But to be honest with you, I don't want to take that risk because I'm not really positive that the gold crash isn't coming soon. I feel like it's going to, honestly. It's already later than it was last year. Yes, last year was kind of an exception because things happened so quickly last year, but a worse gold crash than this had already happened by now. So EA playing their hand of they want us to buy promo cards. There's no doubt in my mind. We just got two Trailblazers teams that look crazy. Yes, they're expensive, but honestly, the player selections here are ridiculous. They do not want people to be in on gold cards. They don't. When you're buying a team, selling a team that I'm not confident in the market this next week. I'm really not. Last week, I was much more confident than I am now. Investment tip here with the icon SBC that is on the way here. The second this icon SBC drops, okay, you will see anything 87 and lower start to be panic sold. I guarantee you will see John Barnes being sold a little bit. He's 400,000 coins. My guess is we'll see like a 40,000 coin dip at the bare minimum. And within 24 hours, 48 hours, absolute maximum, this card's instantly back up to where he was, if not higher. This is a really easy trend if you want to take advantage of. Devore Suker and Michael Ballack, Clarence Seedorf, all these cards will drop in price. Try and pick one that will maybe be more used, so more like a Michael Ballack, right? This card, there's no way in hell he won't be panic sold right when that icon thing comes out. Icon pick comes out. Buy him on that dip and he'll be up in 24 hours. I guarantee you that. And if worst comes to worst, 48 hours. Like this is the easiest trend. Same thing goes with heroes when hero packs drop. So take advantage of that if you guys can, because it is very, very easy. I'll also say this for some of you cheaper investors out there. Gold commons, okay? We're going to get upgrade packs again this Monday. To me, there's no doubt. There's no real way to get fodder right now. It's very difficult to. Gold commons right now, go and buy at 350. I would not be surprised if this is a week they look more like 500 or 550, especially if you get like, say, 75 plus player pick. These commons will be 550, at least if we get player picks. I think it's a little unlikely, but they'll still rise no matter what on Monday. I would go and buy some of these. If you want to just try and make a quick 200 coins on every single card, lazy sales, you can get even higher. If you bid at 300, sell at 600, you could double your coins on some lazies, right? This is a wonderful investment if you got time, basically. And also, Chem Style's already kind of on the way up here. Let's go and look at, okay. Well, I was tempting to look. Chem Styles are already on the way up if you bought some. I think Anchors right now, or are they going for 2,000? Yeah, they're 2,000, basically 1,900 possibly. And 1,900 coins came to Sniping Matt. They were 1,600, like this one's just listed up here earlier when I was looking on stream. So, in just a little bit of time, they're already up to 400 coins a card. So Chem Style trading, always great. It pretty much doesn't fail. EA just do not give a fuck about consumable supply. They just don't care. They're not dropping any. Guys, we hit 8,000 subs. So I gotta say thank you so much. The fact that anybody watches my stuff is just crazy to me. Any questions you guys have, thank you. I love you all. See you next video over soon. Peace.